that is the final time you'll be hearing the Scatpack sounding like that. I am actually heading to get a muffler delete because some neighbors pissed me off. So right now I'm heading to Best Brake and Muffler in Rogers, Arkansas to go see Cody. Cody is the same dude that did the muffler delete in my RT shaker, so he does good work, obviously, so I'm gonna go and give him some repeat business. So to save you guys a little time on the trip, I'm gonna pull a Street Speed 717. I guess I'm not cool like Street Speed 717, so it doesn't work for me. Oh, wait a second. Yeah, it is. All right, here it goes. So right off the bat, nothing too noticeable. Nothing too noticeable at all right off the bat. But I have a feeling that that is about to change here in a second. Much louder. Now, I got the muffler delete, no resonator delete. I can tell that there is a major difference in leaving the resonator on. Because of my RT shaker, I had the resonator and mufflers deleted, and that was insanely loud. It doesn't seem like this is nearly as loud. I don't know. I mean, I do like it so far because it's not like really abrasive and over the top. Before it was like intentionally made to like piss people off. This one, it seems more refined and I don't know, like more contained. Like the sound is more contained and not like a fucking beast, like a crazy beast. I'm trying to be a little careful because there is a sheriff directly in front of that red Chevy, but it is animal control, but it's still a cop, so gotta be a little careful. But at the same time, what's he gonna do, stop me and then put me in the back of that fucking dog cage? So I'm pretty good. just got home a little bit ago after getting the muffler delete. I did not do the resonator delete as well. I only did the muffler delete. So last time when I had my RT shaker, I got the muffler and resonator delete, and that cost like $150, $160, somewhere in there. So I only stuck with the muffler delete and kept the resonators on the rear because according to online forums, you can kind of encounter drone if you remove the rear resonator. So I don't know how true that is, so I just decided just to keep them on. So today when I talked to Cody, the guy that worked on my car, he said it was really up to me, you know, if I wanted to remove the resonators as well as the muffler. He recommended just to start with one, and if I wanted it to become louder later, then he can go back and easily remove the resonator. So it'd be more of a process, like if he would have done both today and it was like too loud and obnoxious, I would have to go back and he would have to add something back on. So we didn't want to have to do that. We're just going to start off with the muffler. If I feel that it's not loud enough later, then I'll just go back and remove the rear resonators. So as of now, this is good. I know that I said that I wasn't going to be getting any muffler work done on my Scatpack. I wanted to keep it stock. I just really didn't want to have to get a muffler delete at first because it was just really, it's very obnoxious. At least it was on my shaker, having both the resonator and the mufflers. So I just felt really bad for like my neighbors and all that. But what has changed is we have a new neighbor that moved in, and all of us own our homes. You know, we live in a upscale neighborhood. Not that I'm bragging whatsoever. You know, we worked really hard to get where I am. In fact, I didn't always live in a neighborhood like this. There was one point in my life I lived out of a car. Things have not always been nice like this. So, you know, we're very proud to be in a neighborhood like this. And, you know, we just worked very hard to get here. So all of these people own their homes just like we do. And I'm not going to say where, but somebody in this general area moved in recently, and they are renters. They are very disrespectful. There is one other house in this neighborhood that has a very similar driveway, actually an identical driveway, because the house itself is identical to mine. So with that being said, this new neighbor has been taking his skateboard and going down his steep ass driveway at like 1 and 2 o'clock in the morning, screaming like, woo! And like, this dude is like, he's a full adult and he's got children, and he had his children out there with him too. And they're probably between 8 and 10 years old. And they're on their bicycles and skateboards and going down the fucking driveway and then going down to other neighbors' driveways and doing kick flips at 1 o'clock in the morning in their driveway, even up by their front door. Now, they didn't come into mine. I'm assuming just because our driveway is very steep. The psychology that goes in this neighbor's thinking is just because he's a renter and he's probably like, you know, I'm not here on a permanent basis. I'm just here temporarily. Who gives a shit what these people think? It's 1, 2 o'clock in the morning on a Monday morning. So I'm just gonna go do kick flips down my driveway and down the street, you know, at 1 o'clock in the morning. It was what he did that drove my decision to get the muffler delete once again. Now, I know a lot of you are like, well, you know, this guy's making a lot of fucking noise in the neighborhood, and who are you? You know, you're making all this damn noise too and pissing off all your neighbors. No, that's not the case, because I'm not taking my car at 2 o'clock in the morning and going down my driveway and fucking speeding up down the road and shit. I don't even rev my car and shit, except for today, like, you know, in the daytime where I was just showing off my muffler delete and doing a couple of little revs. That is like the only time I've ever even done that here. So usually I just get in my car and I get the hell out of the neighborhood and, you know, get to where I'm needing to go. Especially when I had my shaker, like in the mornings going to work, I would start my car up and be like, oh shit, and then just quickly get out of the neighborhood, just because, I mean, it's very rude. Yeah, that is why I decided to go with the muffler delete on the Scatpack, was because shitty neighbors. So here we go right here. Hopefully you can see, but there is where the pipe went and the mufflers were removed. And right back there, here are the rear resonators. So they are remaining, and it looks like, haven't even checked yet, yeah. So it looks like he did not cut off the tips. Last time when I had the resonators done, he actually cut off the tip right here and bolted it back. That way I could easily take it off and put a new tip on. So because I like to be honest with all of my viewers, here is the receipt here. So right here, $327.17. Mid muffler delete, and he charged $49.28 total. So $40 for the muffler delete, $5 for the supplies for the pipe, and the rest was taxes and all that. So that is incredibly cheap in my opinion. Before it cost $150 or $160 for the muffler and resonator delete. So I'm not sure if they gave me kind of like a little break in price because I'm a repeat customer or not. But that is I mean, if you have that money right there and you want a better sound, get this. I'm not even kidding. Especially if you live in my area, please go see this guy, Cody. His welds are like artwork. They're very, very, very awesome. And Cody even took pictures underneath the car and uploaded it to Facebook for me. So I will put those in the video for you to see. I mean, this dude's welds are really, really nice. So definitely go check out Cody at Best Break and Muffler in Rogers, Arkansas.